Hey everybody, welcome back. Pencil Michael is big cut dating. Ooh. Alright. Now, this is the long version. Need to work in the afternoon, have 3 video upload. Alright, now, talk a lot about online dating and person after you meet. Let's shift gear to something different. This one I'm going to talk about. If some of you are podcasters, influencers, social media, celebrity, whatever, includes myself. What I've learned in the past year, almost past year and a half, a year, 3 months, 15 months, it does affect. When you have a relationship, there's going to be a conflict of interest with social media, matter of fact. This is why I'm no actor and actress in Hollywood, television and movies. They're being very smart. They know what's going to happen. Do any of you remember Phoebe Kate? Oh, she was, gorgeous Filipino American. Phoebe Kate. She was the girl of the 80s, like Farrah Fawcett of the 70s. Now we're going to talk about both of them, because that's where all these problems comes in. Let's step back to Farrah Fawcett. She was the real pinup girl of the 70s with those beautiful flowing hair. Remember that with the red baby stew? Like that. Okay. She became so popular that her husband, Lee Major, the $6 million man. My nickname was once $6 million man. Anyway, it was a joke. Because I love the show. That's why it's a joke. I can see why her marriage with Lee Major fell through. Because she was so popular. All the men go woo over her. Made her husband Lee Major jealous. It's true. People on the set saw the whole thing. Like she was on Charles Angels and Lee Major was on the $6 million man. It's right down the road in the same studio, I think. You would come over to all the men woo over her. You'd get very jealous, get upset and angry. That's why eventually they divorced. Because of the jealousy. Phoebe Kate got smarter. After that famous night stepping out of the pool. Like that. Remember that in the movie? Okay. Phoebe went on a couple more films. Like Gremlin 2. That's all I heard. Boom. Gone. Because she got married to Richard Klein. I think that's his name. Her husband, the comedian. She gave that up. Because it will make him jealous. Then she had children. Good for them. She looks pretty good. Yep. Alright, because there was no jealousy. The marriage stayed strong. Good for you, Phoebe and your husband. Let's talk about some other really shows there. Like you remember, just like a month ago, this Mexican social media influencer, I recognized her. I said, oh, I know her. I know her. I think we talk a bit. She talked with a lot of people. But I didn't know that she was Mexican. She was murdered right in front of the camera. And it was caught online. Another one in upstate New York, where I used to live up in central New York. An hour away, another one was killed. And it was seen online. And everybody, the police came right away. They knew where it was. So, that's because of jealousy. You're going to have to learn to draw a line. If you're going to want to have a relationship and marriage, you have to make a choice. Stay with social media or have that relationship and marriage. It's either money or marriage heart. One or the other. You cannot have both. Even said in the scripture. God doesn't like that. Can't serve mammon and God. Same thing. Either the money or the person you love. You really, really want to have that relationship. You're going to have to give up that one. Bye. That means maybe I will, when I have my marriage, it's the goodbye to social media. It should be judged. That's what happened with my relationship before. With a Filipina. She gets very jealous, get angry all the time, make me upset, like a robot. Did you, you know, that was like a broken album. Remember that? That now. Whoa. Drive you nuts, right? Same thing. I said, no, she still thinks so. No. And I got really upset. Stop it. I said bad words to her because I have had enough of her jealousy. She's the one that encouraged me to do that. And then she gets jealous. Doesn't make any sense. I always tell her back, okay, how about yours? You got 4.5 thousand followers who are mostly men on Facebook. I ignore them. I just ignore them. Well, excuse me. I ignore them, focus on her. She wouldn't take that. That's being a hypocrite. Total hypocrite. You don't do that. So, my advice, if you want to do social media, stay with that. Be single. Or you marry. You give up that. Get a regular job. Go work at Burger King. Go work at the janitor in some high school. You have to pick one or the other. If that makes good money, you're going to have to explain to her. Or if you are a female, you got to explain to him that it's your career, that you're making good money out of it. And she will, that person will have to tell the other get involved with it. Be part of it. Let's say if I want to marry somebody, she already knows that I'm doing social media because I tell her right at the beginning. Because I don't want her to get, why didn't you tell me you're on YouTube? Why didn't you tell me you're on blah, 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 blah. And I tell her that's how I make my living. Then you have to offer a solution by bringing that person in your life beyond YouTube together. Yeah, together. My that you what? But I don't think I see that because she like do her own. This one from Thailand that she what? She'll be right with me. Even though she can't speak English, but she will do it with me. She'll take me to places to film all these places. Cooking. Remember the cooking video I made last weekend because she recommended why don't we do some little different things. You'll get more viewers that way. Yeah, I have 13 views on that full length. Not bad. Because lately I'm only got like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. That's great. I get 13. So, it's great to have somebody special with you. Working as a team together and make the videos together. Both of you in front of the camera. Okay? You'll see your number will go up. And help both of you make good money. Alright? That's all I can say. You have a good one. Ciao.